Oh, the cat's over by you. See that, Jack? The cat has chosen you.
Is that Erykah Badu?
What?
Is that Erykah Badu?
No, it's I can't remember.
Erykah Badu. What do you know about Erykah Badu, Mike?
She was married to Andre 3000 for a little while.
Oh, that's a good match. I had no idea, though.
I would watch them have sex. That would be curious. That's curious to me.
Hey, Andre. You know, he's just a flute player now.
I'd probably freak out if I saw Andre 3000 in person. I'd be like, oh my God, it's Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Like most celebrities, I'd be like, hey, it's Post Malone, or hey, it's somebody else. Like, Andre 3000, I'd be like, oh my God.
And Big Boy standing right next to him. No one cares.
Big Boy's amazing.
Yeah.
What's the quote? Big Boy's one of the greatest rappers of all time, but he happened to be in a group with someone better than him or something like that. Or no, Andre, it might be the other way around.
No, I think you had the right quote. Because, yeah, people put Andre above Big Boy every time, but Big Boy's good.
Yeah, but he's really, really good at rapping.
I like the way you move.
Dude, when the Speaker Box Love Below came out when we were in the 10th grade or whatever.
Had that album.
Good God.
Double album. I owned it. Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
The Love Below.
I remember the first time my dad heard that Roses song, he said, turn this the fuck off.
I still love playing Roses as a
Dude,
throwback.
my dad was like, get this the fuck out of here.
Do you remember the Dracula's Wedding song on that album? Dracula's Wedding.
That's something I never would have thought about again until you said that.
Isn't that crazy? That was a crazy one.
That was really gay.
There was a bunch of weird gay songs on the Love Below side of that.
Yeah, Speaker Box was a bunch of bangers.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I listened to that album on repeat. I can't think of many songs, though.
because you had it like on a CD, like in a thing, and it didn't tell you the name of any of the songs.
Yeah.
That's like all those CDs back then. I liked track 4, I'll tell you that. I don't remember the name of it. That's a lot of CDs back in the day. Like
Powered by Grace Note, your car will tell you. You put an old CD in and it'll still give you like the album.
You got that commie shit.
Is that Grace Note, commie shit?
I don't know, just guessing. My mom's old Toyota, if you put it in and you plug your phone in and you play like a rap music, it just puts up these 2 black ladies and it just says urban. Awesome.
Jesus Christ.
Urban. Keith,
Yeah.
no, not Keith Urban. Urban music.
Yeah, a friend of mine one time was describing the urban youths. He called them inner city
Some
children.
YNs, right?
Yeah, the inner city children, he called
Am
them.
I allowed to say that? I am allowed to say that.
I think even we're allowed to say YN.
I don't know. I should have
can.
said that, dude.
Young, rich person.
Is that a rapper?
I don't know, young rich person. No, it's young rich. He changed his name. The Asian guy. I'm not even gonna say it.
Oh, Rich Chigga.
Oh.
I can't say that?
Young rich.
Yeah, I think I definitely can't say that because that is 2 slurs merged together, and I said it. Wonderful.
No, it's what you get on your leg if you go in the woods.
Oh, yes.
It's just a parasite.
I'm looking at the track list of everything, and nothing sounds too familiar. But except, remember Happy Valentine's Day
Happy Valentine's Day.
on the Love Below side? That one kind of rings a bell.
Vaguely remember that.
We played that on the presentation.
Behold a Lady. Behold a Lady. I kind of remember.
Behold, a lady of the night. She came
It was
to me.
so sultry. Yeah.
You ready to start this, Sean?
And ghetto music.
Who the fuck
I
is
remember
Sean?
ghetto music.
This John. This Sean.
You ready for this?
Deshaun?
You ready to start this,
that's
Deshaun?
Kevin's future son's name.
Oh no, not Sean.
It'd be
Not
perfect.
Sean.
Deshaun.
Black in the front, white in the back. Deshaun
Yeah.
Palmer.
They converted the one named Sean into so many. Like Rashawn, Deshaun, LaShawn. There's a LaShawn.
That's so funny.
There's Krayshawn.
Krayshawn.
I'm so proud
There's
of
probably at
myself.
least 7 Sean
There's
variations.
Deshaun.
That's what I just fucking said.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, are we saying Sean?
Let's
like
stop.
he's Deshaun.
Yes. yeah. Just
Let's start the show.
there's 2 different mannerisms of that one.
Duh.
You ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Get ready for a night of fun. We're here with Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast. This is the 375th episode. And we hope that you're ready to get funky. And by the way,
Who are we?
I don't think we need. Do we need to even say it at this point? Michael Tall. Let's say it ourselves this time.
Kevin Palmer.
And then
Jack
Can't-
Armstrong. I almost forgot.
Happy Father's Day, Jack.
Hey, thanks.
I've decided to change my name to just K-E-M, just to make it simpler. Cam. My name's Cam now.
Hey, Kim.
Cam.
What's going on, Kim?
Cam.
That's like what you would be called in South Park.
Yeah.
Count.
I've been playing the South Park game, The Fractured Butthole. I'm almost done. Then I got to play the DLC.
Oh, okay. What's that mean?
The downloadable content. The downloadable content is, one of them is you go to Casa Bonita.
Casa Bonita.
And then the other one is like I didn't even realize until last night I was watching the trailer for it. It is a horror DLC, and you go to like a summer camp.
Oh, wow. Always a summer camp.
Yeah, and that in South Park's going to be fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Last night when I was playing, I fought Professor Chaos and his Mexican minions. He has all the Mexicans, and can you pull this up?
The Mexicans.
Can you pull up Professor Chaos boss South Park Fractured Butthole? Because he has a tinfoil suit.
Yeah.
He builds this giant tinfoil mech out of Mexicans and dogs and tinfoil. And if you could find the image of it, it is insane.
The term mech is interesting to me because it's your classic like Power Ranger.
It's
big
a mech
bod.
suit with him in it. Is that what I'm looking for, or is it like?
Yeah, I mean just Professor Chaos Fractured Butthole
Professor
boss.
I did that.
Yeah, there, isn't that it? Top left.
I don't know.
I can't see.
I can't tell.
Yeah, there he is. Look at this. It's Mexicans in tinfoil. You see the little arms? The arms are Mexicans.
With tinfoil other arms.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking insane.
There we go.
And this is in the game, and you're
Yeah,
fighting
it's
this
the
thing?
boss, and there's dogs sticking out of the top. And once you defeat him one layer, he gets down smaller, and there's less Mexicans.
Dude.
And at the end, it's just him in like a small suit, and it's two dogs.
South Park animation can barely pull off a dog. That's funny.
Dude, when they say the Mexican's like, oh hello, and he comes to join, dude, it's so funny. Isn't that out of control?
Why do they
That
have
is great.
bandit eyes?
I don't know.
And who's this? A dog?
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are the dogs. There's one dog, and there's another dog right there on
Oh.
the left.
Are they Mexican dogs?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Dude, it is so funny. What's it say?
Mecha Minion Chaos Supreme. Hang on.
And
this-
the other favorite boss I fought was red wine drunk
Oh my
Randy.
god!
And he's red wine drunk.
I think I've heard of that one.
Dude, I think I probably talked about it on here before because it's
That's
so
funny.
fucking funny.
it's kind of crazy how the game really puts you into the universe because
No.
it's so easy to animate.
Samantha walked in and was like, "This is the game. It like looks.
It looks like the.
exactly like the show.
Yeah.
Whoa!
And
Now
your
that's
character
something.
looks like
And
you.
the way you explore the map.
Holy fuck! Yeah.
The way you-
that's this.
That
is
was
trippy.
Kenny, that was Kenny's house.
It's racist.
This is perfect because the graphics are so low, but it looks exactly like you're watching the TV show.
And the game has no business being as good as it is. It's a great RPG. You unlock different abilities to access different areas.
Never doubted them for a second. I bet it's just the best game ever.
This is my second time playing through it. It's so fucking good.
They are so good at
Oh,
what they
there
do.
they are. They're,
Let's watch
they're
them.
ramping up.
Yeah, okay, you got to it.
Dude, this looks exactly like a show, and that is unbelievable.
Kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me? The guy playing. See?
Trabajo.
That means work, right?
Yeah.
Look at the dog.
This is blowing my mind.
Yeah, this is the game, and then you start the battle.
Turn base.
Yeah, and you pick your.
This looks exactly like when is the actual gameplay about to start? That's what my mind keeps thinking.
Gameplay right now.
I know, it's crazy.
Skip your turn, asshole.
It's a turn-based thing, combat. So some people like it, some people don't.
I like it.
This is gonna sting.
And each character has a different ultimate ability, and they are so funny. The Coon one, he ultimates into the Coon, and then it shows him like on the cover of like movie magazine. It shows him interviewing on the inside the actor's studio really quick,
Oh my god.
and then he just cuts everybody up.
with his claws, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's keeping his distance right now a little bit, kind of.
This is a really weird fight to see for the first time because this is like one giant enemy versus your whole squad. Normally it's a bunch of little enemies versus you.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And there's something in the way there. Normally there's not something in the way. So
Can they hide behind that?
Yeah.
He's grouped up behind there.
Yeah, and see, he just granted
He's
protection
immune to
with the
bleed.
kite because he's human kite, and you know why he's kite because it's so close to.
Hey, so who is that? That's Kyle? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
Kyle?
Kyle.
The human kite.
I just realized like who is who in the superhero side of it. So is that Stan in the black hair?
Yeah, he is Tool Shed.
Yeah.
He has all his
yeah,
dad's
he's pretty
tools.
much his dad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Craig is not into it at all, so he's just Super Craig and has an S on his chest.
And
'Cause-
is that the purple? No, is that the playable character?
Him
Oh,
is
no,
the-
that's him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That is the playable character because you can customize your character like crazy. And you know the difficulty thing, right?
Yes, yes.
If you make your
yes.
character black, that's the hard difficulty.
I heard they revamped that. Is that true at all?
Well, just when you start the game, you pick your difficulty, and if you make
Because I always heard about that joke, and that is so fantastic.
easy is white and black is difficult.
But just imagine being a black guy and just being like, I don't want to play on difficulty mode, but I want to play
You
as a
can
black
change your skin. Later, PC principal interviews you, and you tell him you're like, if you're cisgendered. It's so funny. I'm like a transgender Ethiopian or something.
That's
I just
great.
pick the craziest answers. And then after you do that talk with PC principal, you come out, and then the rednecks pull up and he's like, look, he's a transgender Ethiopian. And then you fight a bunch of rednecks. And they say whatever you pick in that thing. It is beyond hilarious.
Think about all the content that they have made from this Coon episode.
Yeah, the whole game is...
Yeah, this was a 3-part episode.
Yeah, it's like a whole...
And they've come back. They did another episode with that kind of with those characters. Now they got a whole game.
Yeah, Mysterion is Kenny.
Yeah.
And he talks like a lot. And you're
Yeah,
like,
he
wow,
talks like real low, like Batman.
And we get to hear Kenny talk.
That's crazy. Was that like a big twist when that came out?
Kinda, yeah. That it was Mysterion was Kenny. Yeah,
Wow.
kinda, yeah.
Holy
The craziest thing that I remember was the Mr. Jefferson episode where they put Kenny in bed to replace him with Blanket, and then Kenny's like, "What the fuck, dude?" They're like, "Shut up, Kenny." They tell him something.
Yeah.
God, it's such a good scene.
It's
Yeah.
been a long
Don't
time
be
since I've seen
ignorant.
Mr. Jefferson. That's when that was one of the biggest pops in the history of South Park. When that episode came out, every single fucking person in school, Mr. Jefferson, you're ignorant. You're ignorant.
We all
That's
watched that
ignorant.
season like it was like crack. What coming out
Yeah.
at the Fireside Lounge?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
At,
Oh wow, damn! Is that where we watched it?
all of season 8, pretty much.
Wow.
If I can get Slumber Party to come up, the dialogue between Kenny and the guys, because he's laying there.
So what is Kenny like dressed up as Blanket? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's like out of his.
So he's out of his normal.
outfit, and he says something, and it's just so funny. They tell him to shut the fuck up because you're lucky that you get to do something. Just be happy that you're something. But this little clip ain't coming. So no.
In the first game, Kenny wanted to be the princess. Remember?
Yeah.
Princess Kenny.
And isn't that like real from the show too, where
Yeah.
he was a princess in some kind of episode?
He was the Game of Thrones princess.
Yeah.
He when they all picked their characters, he wanted to be the dragon lady.
Yeah.
Princess Kenny.
And that was so funny. Yeah. Just his temperament.
He's like, it's Princess Kenny. So funny.
He's all boobied, right?
Major Boobage is a great episode too.
Major boobage.
When he does the cat.
Yeah.
The cat
Oh,
urine.
the cat piss.
And it goes
yeah.
into the straight 80s titty movie.
Yeah, heavy metal.
Heavy metal shit. Can't wait
Remember
for the
that,
new
that
season.
guitar. Jung.
Yes.
Woo.
Remember in the
So
Bubes
intense.
episode where they at the very end, the last thing is the guys carrying actual Cartman to the bushes because they see it on his butt.
Yes.
He's like, no.
Your mom's got the sickest boobs.
Ew, I forget
That's the
that one.
episode when they're Backdoor Sluts 9. They're trying to return to
Oh,
Backdoor
the
Sluts
Lord of the
9.
Rings one?
Yeah, I think it's
That's
2
a good
episodes.
one. Holy fuck.
Because Butters gets his eyes on.
The precious.
Yeah, he's like, my precious.
This is a great little clip when he's dreaming. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You really mean it? Yeah.
And they start facing each other.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
She wakes up. And remember when Cartman also had boobs because he was Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife?
Yeah. Well,
he was
yeah,
Dog the
yeah,
Bounty
yeah.
Hunter for the whole episode, then eventually it shows his crew and he's just her too.
Yeah.
And her tits are blocking her whole fucking face.
I'm the dog, the big bad dog.
The Bounty Hunter.
Dog.
Here we go. Check this out. I think I found the exact moment.
Yeah, you did. Kenny is blanket.
Jesus! What the hell is going on, you guys? My blanket.
Oh god, that was creepy. Honestly,
It's before, though, when they put him in the bed where Kenny says the thing and they tell him to shut
That's
up.
almost as creepy as Britney Spears when her head is blown off. And
Yeah.
She's singing like.
oh my god,
And you're like, look at her. She's probably high.
that is one of the craziest things they've ever done.
Her whole head is
Look at
missing.
her; she's probably high. Oh,
She's fucking stoned again.
that was perfect satire because everyone's so critical of this woman who's out of her mind, has no mind, literally. That is perfect South Park.
It's disgusting.
She's probably high. People
Here
don't
it
talk about
is.
that one enough.
What do you got?
So he just has
And-
like a tongue.
What Kenny finally says.
Hi, thank you. You guys owe me for this.
Dude, so you hear Kenny sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right, dude, get in his bed. All right, but you guys owe me for this.
That's crazy.
Dude, whatever. At least you finally get to do something.
I never think about that. Wow.
Whatever, at least you finally get to do something.
People don't talk about that enough.
There's
either.
a whole season with no Kenny too. where they killed him and for real.
Maybe like 2 or 3.
Oh yeah.
Just one season.
This time he's dead for
And
real.
I saw the episode the other day where they introduced Butters. It's when they go to there's a season where every episode is the same night. I didn't even realize
Holy
this.
fuck.
It's the
What season, you know?
meteor shower party.
Huh.
It's like Cartman is left alone with a babysitter, and then Stan goes to the party, but he has to go down to the basement with the other kids. And in the basement is Pip, some retard kid, and then Butters. And it's the first time you meet Butters.
And do you know Butters is literally based off of a some kind of production manager on their team?
Really?
And they call him Butters, and like, I'm your best friend, Butters. And he used to make fun of him just like that, talking like that. And then they
hamburgers.
and then they made him a full-blown character. And of course, you got Butters. His name is Scotch, right? His last name is Stotch,
Yeah.
something like that.
Somebody's name changed too, because Jimmy Vollmer. There was the first episode with Jimmy. They call him a different last name. I swear to
wow.
God, I heard it. And I was like, oh my God, they just change people's names sometimes. I guess.
Dude, I love when they tell the story of Jimmy on Conan O'Brien. Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They're like, they're asking him about your brand new character Timmy. How'd that go? And they're like, well, in the very beginning, Comedy Central was like, absolutely not. You cannot have this character. You cannot. And they begged back and forth. They're begging back
Timmy
and
or
forth.
Jimmy?
Jimmy. Actually, no, Timmy. My bad. Yeah, I'm talking about the origin of Timmy. And then they finally like, okay, you can do one scene with it. And then becomes a whole big national craze. And they're like, hey, you're going to make more episodes with Timmy, right?
That's so awesome. In the game, Timmy is Professor X. He's in the wheelchair and he rolls up and he goes,
Oh, wow.
and then he just starts talking like a lot.
That's
Instead
funny.
of just
in
saying
his
Timmy.
voice. In his
No,
voice.
it's like a crazy weird like, oh yes, I am the doctor, and he's like the boss of one of the teams.
But
It's Timmy.
that studio audience, when they bring up Timmy back in the day, just
Timmy,
they
really?
love it. They love it.
I just watched the steroids
in the lords
episode.
of the underworld.
Oh yeah, the Special Olympics.
He's trying to
kind of
explain it.
hard sometimes to get ahead, isn't it?
He's like, I had something that could, make you have a shortcut. He's got his hands in his pockets, emo, autistic guy.
Is that the
drug
guy?
dealer one?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
But then
Yeah.
Mr. Okay guy is like trying to get Timmy's trying to tell him, and he's like, Timmer?
Oh yeah, he's like
Timmy,
Timmy.
Timmy.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said, Timmy.
yeah.
Jimmy.
And he goes, yeah, Jimmy, okay. And he explains it so many times. he just doesn't get
that
it.
is a good part.
That is,
Forgot how good that show is.
Jimmy's he's in
that same kid that sells the drugs on the episode where they go to summer camp, he's the one that gets raped by the shark.
Yeah, I was just about to say, is that the character you're talking about? Because that's
And
a
it's
funny
like
character.
they do the bow. I don't know what show they're mimicking, but it like shows.
Oh, I think that's like
Intervention
Teen Mom
or
or
Intervention or
Intervention or some kind of MTV drama reality.
They play a sting.
Yeah, that's
Well, a
called.
stinger. A stinger.
And him and Mimsy.
They use them in horror movies.
Yeah, yeah, that's Mimsy. Yeah.
Mimsy.
Mimsy.
All right, hey, you want to do a red bar thing real quick? I got a timestamp for you, Mike, if you want to pull it up. Figured why not we try to red bar this shit. All right, so go to Kill Tony 722 on
They're
YouTube.
doing a red bar.
We're going to do some red bar here. Kill Tony 722, and the timestamp is 4 minutes and 15 seconds. All right, we're going to turn the volume up, and I want you to
My
react to this.
bedtime.
I want you all to react to this shit.
4 minutes and 15 seconds.
We don't have red bar rewind. You got to go right to it.
Here we are. You
All right,
ready
check this
for it?
out. Check this out. Look at this, Jack.
Things have been good. Good to see you again.
We're gonna have some fucking fun tonight.
You're just as red as I remember.
That's me. That's me. Full of testosterone, hot yoga. I sauna.
He
before
blames
this.
it on
I
his
basically do
testosterone.
Everything to be as red as possible.
Yeah.
He blames it on
Red
his
Man takes the
testosterone
opposite
and hot.
approach. He's a beautiful gray tonight, a stunning gray. He's
And then
sits on his
immediately
couch and does
diverts to Red
virtual
Band.
reality until 6 in the morning the night before.
Oh, he was having fun.
I was like, I was so floored by that because no one ever brings. Look how fucking red he is, and then someone finally mentions it, and he goes, "Oh yeah, it's my testosterone," and look how fucking gray Red Band is. Like he copes so hard,
He's definitely
He's
red.
a motherfucking lobster.
dude. How can he be that red? And here's the thing. You can see through. My wife pointed this out. If you look through his scalp, like you can see the red head through his scalp. Now, if you're getting a lot of sun, the scalp is still pale. This guy is truly devil red. You know what I mean?
He's from the depths of hell.
I mean, look at him. He's definitely red.
But didn't you think that was amazing? He calls him out on being red. He goes, "Oh yeah, it's probably my testosterone and
Is
all
that
the
Yanni?
hot yoga." Yeah,
You're not gonna find nothing on Yanni.
yeah.
Not gonna find nothing.
He
on
had a good
Yanni.
episode too. He was really unhinged, letting it rip.
What episode is this? Is this
The latest
recently?
one.
Oh, really? I didn't watch it this week. It was the British guy was on there a couple weeks ago too, right?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
He's one of my
I think
faves.
that's the last one I watched.
Dude, he
But
looks like an idiot right
I
there.
also-
Look at that first picture. What the fuck?
I realized I fell asleep during that British one too, so I haven't watched Kill Tony in a few weeks.
What's his name again? I forget, but he's great.
Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
Really? Good job.
Jimmy Carr. He's got a Netflix special called Solid Gold Hits where he just does the best of all his stuff. And
Oh, that's good.
It's
That's like
amazing.
Jerry did that.
Mhm.
But this guy, Giannis, Mike, there's a thing when he was on Instagram Live and somebody just commented Red Bar's watching. And he's like, what's he watching?
Yeah, he's not going to find nothing.
Not going to find nothing on Yanni. But he just like, it's just so funny how unhinged they get just from that one thing. Red Bar's watching. And they're like, what? What's he watching?
He's not
Yeah.
gonna find nothing.
What's he going to find? What's he
Yeah.
looking for? And then eventually he was like, Red Bar had never mentioned him before, ever.
Mhm.
And then, but someone just commented that.
And now he's a full-blown character.
yeah, congratulations. You
Yep.
did it to yourself. You could have just not read the comment out loud. You could have just kept going.
They get so offended, too. Comedians get so easily offended.
It is insane to me. Why? I don't get it. How easy it is with these fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see Joe List special?
No.
It just came out this week. It's okay.
Was the small ball?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He is good. I like him.
Some of the shit that he leaves in his specials, though, he needs to sit down and edit these motherfucking things better.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the bullshit.
Peep this. Not this one. Tony's being a fucking
Dude, he looks
asshole.
bad in a couple of those
It was
promos.
Yanni
How did you
versus
get to
aggressive mom.
How did you get to that?
It was the next thing in line after this short. But listen to this one.
I have been a stay-at-home mom for the last 16 years.
Is he funny or not? This is
You're a hero. Other kids, and they are awesome. Okay?
oh no.
You are an aggressive mom. Your kids are protected.
I am because they deserve some knowledge because that's bull.
What
Who
is-
hurt you this year?
It's the hardest job you will ever do.
Is that your husband right there?
Wait a minute, you can't even go impregnate your wife when her ovulating, and you want to be a parent, okay? You want to be a stay-at-home mom?
Oh, she's at the wrong place.
She's hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he has kids.
You ain't talk shit about me. I have 3 kids. You're at a comedy show.
I don't fucking work.
You
Yeah,
forget
that,
where
that
you're
voice,
at.
that drunk voice was unmistakable.
You look like an ex-boyfriend you had at some point.
Definitely not.
Definitely
Oh.
not.
Definitely not.
So you got good taste.
The guy next to her is definitely uncomfortable.
That's the
Can't
husband.
even
Dude,
impregnate my
I would
wife.
be like, shut the fuck up. I would be pinching that bitch so fucking hard.
Pinching her on the thigh.
Yeah, I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
When she's ovulating,
I'd be walking her out of the room.
2 jokes
like,
about
nope,
2
we're done.
daughters that came out of
Hey,
it.
was Steve Renazizi doing a show in Ocean City?
I don't think he was doing a show.
That'd be funny.
Why was he fucking there?
Just enjoying the beach.
It was before the show, or what do you call it? The air show. It was the week before that, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think one day got rained out and the other day was fine.
I saw him practicing a bunch when I was at Walmart. That shit's gay.
What do you say?
I just saw him practicing the air
Oh,
show.
yeah.
The Blue Angels still crashed too. When was the last crash? The Blue Angels have an astonishingly deadly history. The most fatal crash involving the Blue Angels occurred on June 2nd, 2016 in Smyrna, Tennessee. Captain Jeff Cuss was killed when his FA-18 Hornet crashed during a practice flight for an air show. It was attributed to a pilot error. Navy citing excessive speed and low altitude during a maneuver. I mean, that's what they do.
They did a really sick air show for the Army anniversary / Flag Day / Trump's birthday. You see, that shit was awesome. They had a bunch of jets flying with, they had all the red, white, and blue colors trailing behind them, and then 2 other planes were spiraling around them going forward. It was crazy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It was
It looks
awesome.
like a Dragon Ball
Fuck
Z.
with us.
It looks like when Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z goes with his mind one. What's it called?
I'm not gay. I've never seen that.
Where's the explosion?
You want to mix some of these beers together or something, Mike?
I'm scared.
Oh, and how about the plane crash? Y'all see that? The India airline lost 200 people right after takeoff. One of the deadliest
Did you see
commercial flights
Everyone
ever.
died besides one person.
Yeah. And then, yep.
That
they-
motherfucker walked away.
Mhm.
He was just walking away like, Jesus Christ, what happened?
I mean, he looked bad, though.
yeah, I know, but he was walking.
Yeah,
He wasn't on a stretcher like,
Uh-huh.
he was walking.
200 people.
And the thing is, it crashed into like a building full of doctors. Did you see that?
No.
And like seriously didn't get enough altitude, then just fell like belly first into a building full of doctors.
And it's
It
hilarious to
killed
me
a bunch of people.
because I just started watching the new rehearsal.
Oh, yeah.
You know that?
I just started. I've only seen the first episode, or half of the first
The
episode.
Nathan For You guy is now doing the rehearsal. His newest season of the rehearsal is off of aviation crashes and what's it called? Ground control. What do you call that whole thing?
You're right. And communication between the pilot and he's saying that there's the head pilot. They say that the co-pilot's kind of scared to say something
Yep.
to the head pilot
And
sometimes. And it's caused crashes because they don't
So
wanna,
many
like,
examples of that.
They don't want to like go over his head. He's
Say
like,
it.
He's the boss, so I probably shouldn't tell him not to crash right now.
One guy is hard-headed and wrong, and the other guy is timid and doesn't want to have an awkward conversation, and they die for it. They die for it.
It's a clip of it.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of audio because there's the black box, so they're recording all the
And
audio.
What, is this one? The India crash?
No,
this was
this
Nathan
is a
Frears.
brand new one. But Nathan, for you, his newest season of The Rehearsal is based off of this stuff. So I thought it was ironic that as soon as I started watching that show, the deadliest one happens. And he didn't get to cover that.
I saw on Twitter that he became a 737 pilot for real. Is that
Wow.
real? Did he really get certified
I don't
for that?
know.
Or is that a joke? That
But
could be a joke.
What he has done for comedy is so incredible because it's not funny, but I'm sitting there cracking up the whole time.
It is funny, but he's just so good at.
And he's just deadpan. He's the most deadpan.
What about
person
when he
ever.
does his talk shows? He's just like
He's amazing.
He's
He's
so-
he's one of my favorite
he
people
commits.
It's insane.
Who else commits like that?
I don't even know how to describe
Besides
it, man.
Dice Clay, and he's a fucking loser.
But they'll
Sacha
just,
Baron Cohen. He reminds me
Ah,
of him.
thank
He
you.
kind of reminds me of him.
Yes.
there's no one like it because he literally is so deadpan. He's so deadpan.
Nathan has done what Sacha Baron Cohen did, but Nathan is his only thing. Sasha's like, I'm gonna do.
Because
three-
Sasha, he
I'm-
gets over the top and crazy, and Nathan never does.
I just don't like Bruno that much. Like as
Oh
a
my
character,
God.
as a character, he did so much.
Me and our buddy Neil saw Bruno in the theaters, and we were fucking losing it laughing.
It's
and
funny.
people were walking out.
It's funny.
when the dick like goes ah just on the screen.
Oh my god!
But yeah, that I need to watch that rehearsal. I love him. Did
Because
you-
it will show a reenactment, right? And then there'll just be flames everywhere, and then it will just pan to him with his little laptop, and he's just standing there, and it's just so funny. I don't know how to describe.
that's
it.
editing.
I don't know how to describe.
That's
it.
good editing. The editor needs to be shouted out. For
Yeah.
that. But did you see the thing where what he does in that show? He wants to try to recreate the life of Sully Sullenberger or whatever. So he become the guy who you would never heard of the plane crash. That it wasn't a big story. I remember the Miracle on the Hudson.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, it's a
they
whole
made
movie
out of
about it.
Yeah, they made
So-
a movie about it.
Yeah, and I talked about it on the show, and Kevin's like, "That's not. Really that wasn't that big of a thing."
It's a huge thing. Yo, if Tom Hanks played that character, it's a huge thing.
And then
Sully.
Nathan for you tries to recreate his whole life. So I don't want to spoil it, but he's a baby. Nathan's a baby in a giant room pretending to be Sully as a baby.
Yeah, and the budget that they waste from HBO on that show is funny because like Nathan is trying to get in a real airport. He's trying to get into where the pilots hang out, and he gets denied. So he just recreates the entire airport in a huge warehouse.
That's what they did with the Raising Cane's in the last one.
Yeah, and he hires a bunch of actors to go into the real airport and shadow people without them knowing it, and then have them act like them in the fake airport.
He did that. He did that exact same thing with the Raising Cane's last season. He had the fake Raising Cane's.
What was last season then? What was the whole subject?
It's all different.
Oh, okay.
Stuff. The Raising Cane's one. The guy was gonna. I can't remember what he was gonna tell his brother something about an inheritance or something.
So you need-
and the guy was like, "Where are you gonna do it?" He's like, "At a Raising Cane's." He's like, "Well, it's got to be authentic." So he made a Raising Cane's. He made a bar.
It's so painstaking and pointless. That's the comedy of it. Yeah.
Look at this guy.
And some of it's kind of.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
that the Raising Cane's guy?
Is he going to be an actor one day?
Oh no, that's him. That's him. Okay.
God damn.
One day he'll be an actor, right?
Who?
Nathan for you?
Just
Well, didn't
happens to be exactly.
He had the HBO show.
Well, the rehearsal is HBO too.
Oh, I meant with
He puts on Evanescence.
with the lady from Superbad,
Super bad lady.
Emma.
Oh my god!
Stone. Is that
yeah,
her name?
What the fuck? I forgot about that.
Is her name Emma Stone?
Yeah, you're right. What was that?
It was called The Curse.
The Curse.
Have you seen it?
Dude, Red Bar was obsessed with it, but I never really gave it a shot.
You should watch it.
Yeah.
You'll probably hate it.
Yeah.
I watched it with Samantha, and she fucking hated it. She doesn't like him.
Yeah, it's so weird. I can't remember. I watched at least 2 episodes of that.
It has the "Look at me, I'm the Captain Now" guy in it. You're like, well, that guy's in something else.
That movie is actually pretty good.
And guess who else's that is? Tom Hanks, pilot of a boat, though.
Holy crap!
captain,
You're
I
right.
guess.
You're right.
Apparently, Nathan Fielder's trying to say that the captain listened to Evanescence when this happened to get some hype.
Wake me up inside.
Didn't that new game, the Night Rain Elden Ring trailer? They came out. They did.
Yes,
they
you're right.
basically they just played that song. Like they just like fuck the memes. put the song.
That's a great song.
Put Evanescence on the song.
Yeah, can you watch this for a second, Kevin, and tell me what you think? I'm not going to play the whole thing.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, if you mythical and mystical dark things to that kind of music is just awesome.
I just thought it was like a fan edit. When I saw it, I was like, they really used this song for the trailer. I can't believe it.
And they get money from it, too.
Hell yeah, they do. And it's perfect.
Wow. Dude, I love this song.
Oh, perfect. She goes,
wow.
I love this fucking game.
Save me.
I've been playing the shit out of this game, too.
That looks epic.
The game is so good, but I suck at it, for one. And you play with 2 other people online. I have no one to play with, so I'm playing with 2 randoms every time. And, dude, I haven't beat the first big boss yet. It's so hard.
Play when movie bloopers were too good to cut.
Okay.
No, don't play that. Come on, the algorithm's distracting him. I hate Bill Murray, but I love that movie.
Let's just go to the hump.
Bill Murray sucks, but that movie's good.
We'll go to the hump twice.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Hey, we should talk about how Prince sucks. Do you want to talk about how Prince sucks?
Yeah, sure, because honestly, he sucks.
Yeah, dude, Mike loves Prince, so we can talk about that.
Don't try to distract from Ludacris and Fast and Furious blooper.
I've never seen that.
I'm talking right through
I
it.
thought it'd be more of a countdown based.
Kevin said he wanted to watch the bloopers.
I thought it'd be more
you're talking
countdown
right through
based,
it.
you know what I mean? But it's got this whole commentary guy, and it kind of took me out of it.
I'm sorry, you're right, Mike. We should be watching Ludacris.
I love Luda. But yeah, Prince has Kiss is pretty good. Kiss is pretty good. Purple Rain. Purple Rain's a nice song.
Is Kiss good?
It's a little just weird, yeah.
It's not good.
No, Kiss is like top, like not in the top 10.
Oh, it's
But he
the
had a
top 3.
He's such the greatest guitar player ever.
Yeah, but he is.
You're
when
gonna
he's
tell me that
live
Bat
playing,
Dance isn't good from the Batman movie? Bat Dance isn't good.
Bat Dance.
I don't know this song at all.
Bat
You did
Dance?
if you watch the movie.
What the
Like
fuck?
Kevin Costner Batman?
The one with the crazy one. The one where everyone crazy did the soundtrack.
Oh wow,
God, this is so fucking
this
gay
is pretty
and bad.
fucking terrible.
Keep busting.
Oh,
God, I hate this guy. Dude, I don't think...
Jack doesn't like Prince.
Your wife's not around, is she? She'll come beat me up.
so yeah, give me Prince's best song, Mike.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, Mike and Pat were both saying he was so great. And I was like, I love listening to Prince with
He's
the
a
guys.
talented musician, but his songs aren't that great.
Yeah, I love sitting around listening to When Doves Cry with the boys.
Yeah,
drinking some beers.
this is just proving our point here. This is crazy.
Little Red Corvette. What a jam.
I can't even think of the one that I'm thinking of, but it goes dun 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 dun.
If I go through our text messages, Mike, you listed a bunch.
Whenever Prince gets requested,
The ones that
I
came
just
to
play.
mind.
I just play Kiss.
Is it Nothing Compares to You that I'm thinking of? The one that goes, I will live for you.
I remember that one. I will live for.
It's not I will live for you. What is it? I would die for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, die for you.
I'm scrolling back and Mike's just asking questions about the Jews.
I'm curious.
Mike's like, what's really going on?
Watch the documentary, guys. I keep telling you, watch the doc.
Mike's like, why are they doing this? This cracks me
Y'all
up.
need to watch that doc. Set y'all straight.
Oh yeah, Mike, you gotta talk about your this. We can't forget. Coming up, Mike's wound.
Coming up. Look
Got a
at it
win?
now. You'll be like, wow. I could redo it.
That is absolutely insane.
It came right out, Kevin.
What did?
No, come on, let's keep talking about Prince. We'll talk about Mike's wound
That
soon.
picture
Hold
needs to
on.
somehow make it to a DM I can look at
But-
largely on here.
Purple Rain's a slow burn, but that is a pretty good song. Purple Rain's a pretty good song.
Okay, can I tell you?
Rain.
Can I just show you this?
Purple Rain.
Okay, check this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Very deep.
I'm gonna play. Oh, you motherfuckers!
What? We were talking already.
Hey, he played it at the Super Bowl and it started raining. Remember that?
Why don't?
Yeah, and I was like, that Mike better get him.
And you don't think that they can control the weather, and they made it rain for Prince.
There you go, Mike.
Thank you. Okay, check out this. Prince plays guitar very well.
He does. That is.
I can find you 7 dudes in Salisbury that play guitar just as good. I bet.
No, he really is a master.
7?
He really is. He's a master at guitar.
Oh, they're really just not gonna like.
And he never did it in his own songs though. He'll come out and just shred
Rapper, man.
live.
I always skip the guitar solo in these songs.
I love a guitar solo.
I hate them.
I love it, man.
I don't like it.
That's so hard to do.
I don't care.
And it just sounds good. And it
We got an
sounds
episode
good.
banned for watching Randy Rhoads.
I was blessed
Yeah.
with no musical talent at all. I have none. So I just like what sounds good, and I don't care how hard it is to do.
But that
whatever.
does sound good. To keep it in key and be so fast
See,
and the high
listen, this is what you're
notes.
saying. Fast, in key, high notes. I don't care.
But I'm just trying to describe how it sounds good. It's in key. It's all woo. Oh man.
Peep this.
Wow, wow, wow. Dude, yeah. So let it rip, Mike.
We can't.
We can't for too long at all.
It's live though. It'll be fine.
Tom Petty took a fake fucking Xan and died.
Wow.
He took
Insane.
Fenty Xan?
Both
Yeah.
these men are dead. Prince was found in his own elevator dead.
Prince,
Did you know that?
Prince was a drugman.
Apparently he collapsed in his own elevator. They found him in his elevator in his house.
Good. At least he died in his own house.
That's sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he not dressed like
One
the guy from the
last
Goofy
elevator ride.
Yeah.
Is this not the outfit from the Goofy movie?
Oh my God, that is Goofy movie shit. Yeah.
He can shred.
But he shreds though. He shreds.
But he never grabbed the guitar enough.
So like, what song is he playing? Just other people's music? He was really good at playing other people's music.
Yeah,
he's kind of like Guns N' Roses.
I'm sure half of his songs were other people's shit anyway. You know what I mean by that?
Stolen from the white man, I'm sure.
Stolen.
You know how they do with their
Yeah.
music. Like,
Yeah.
we're always stealing white people's music.
It's all Creedence songs.
Yeah.
It's all Creedence Clearwater
I fucking
Revival.
hate John Fogerty. Don't
Oh,
get me
what the
started.
fuck? How can you hate him?
Because he's a fucking fake liar.
Oh, what do you lie about?
On the bayou, down
Oh,
at the
well, come
Louisiana
on.
way. He's from fucking
I thought it was all about how it sounds, and it sounds amazing.
He's from fucking Louisiana. from California, and you think he's from Louisiana.
Yeah.
That fucking liar. His mom.
Run through the jungle. Dude, look at Flea.
He's all pissed. He was mad.
Was he really mad?
You know why?
Flea, Back to the Future 2. Watch it.
He's mad because he can't hear his bass, but his Frusciante told him, dude, your in-ear's out. He's yelling at his bass tech, but his in-ear's out of his ear. He was apparently mad.
That's funny.
Not very relevant.
Do the wedges not play it at all?
Yeah, they do all in ears now.
Stand in front of your own wedge.
My wedge?
It's all in ears now.
Yeah, your wedge must be on.
If they weren't deaf
They've
before,
got to have a wedge.
if they weren't deaf before from those loud concerts, now they have in ears just turned up to the max, all the way wedged in there, right by their eardrum.
It can't be to the max.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because it isolates all the sounds so it perfectly sounds.
I hated going to see all those bands that we used to like back in the day, like Periphery and shit, because they always had like the worst texts and stuff. So you'd stand, whoever you were standing in front of, that's who you fucking heard.
You just hear that monitor mix.
Yeah. So annoying.
That's funny.
People, everyone
And,
sucks.
and musicians are all divas. Hey, can I get a little bit more?
Yeah.
Can I get a little bit more? I used to be a monitor tech at Secrets, man. It was fucking
I hated it.
so stupid. Hey, can I just get a little bit more? Oh, the vocalist? Yeah, because we want feedback, so everyone yells at me. Yeah. Yeah, I always get...
Why do you want to hear the vocalist bassist guy? Just listen to the click track and go.
Oh, we're a reggae Rasta band. We need 9 mics.
Dude,
Yeah.
Mike,
Drummer
no,
needs
not
2.
even that quality of band.
Oh,
Worst
okay.
band. Worst band. Whatever
they
band
still-
you're thinking of, worse.
And they still have Madonna syndrome or whatever.
Yes.
And there's a ton of memes even of like monitor producers or monitor guys where be like, hey, can I get some more? And he doesn't move it. He goes, how's that? And he goes,
Dude,
perfect.
I knew nothing about sound at all, and I could do the monitors. Just up and down.
Yeah.
I know someone who thinks that running monitors is like a big flex.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Don't worry. He does not live around here or anything.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty cool to do.
I'm done saying names, you know?
It's not front of the house. It's just as important as front,
Front
of
of
the
house mix is hard as shit to do, though.
it is.
Because they make you mix it with no one there, and then the room fills up with a bunch
Oh,
of people, and
yeah.
it starts sounding completely different.
Yeah, yeah.
And then half the time, those people do that, they do it like outside, and they're like,
Because now you're competing with other human voices, so now that frequency range has to be that much louder.
and their bodies are just gobbling up all the low
And
end.
the bodies are out gobbling up. Yeah, very true. Very true.
That reminds me of like when the shop is not open, we run at like the music at like 30, and then when one machine gets going, it has to go to 40, and then the more machines that get added to the equation, sometimes it gets all the way up to 50, being a listenable volume. But as soon as everyone stops, we're stuck with the loud music, and it all hits us at the same time. Like, oh, the music's way louder
This shit is
sounding
too loud.
because of this. Before the Bonnaroo videos, look at Frank Reynolds in Cyberpunk.
Leave no trace for them to follow, because we're gonna do this clean and on the hush hush.
I love when
that game broke my fucking heart.
Yeah, it was bad.
What the hell is this?
I love when they put Frank Reynolds in stuff.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's usually funny.
Best character in the game dies.
Wait, they
but dies
put-
immediately.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fucking insane.
Yeah, you're like, that was my boy.
So it's like a real. He's like real in it. Wow.
Yeah, he's in the game. They put him in there. It's a mod. Have you ever seen the mods?
No.
No, it's just some YouTube video. Man, I didn't play the game enough to think it's funny though, so we'll move
That's
on.
like the first mission, that apartment. I remember that apartment.
Oh yeah, I didn't play the game very much. It was all broken.
Yeah, we made the mistake of getting it the day it came out on PC.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
It was just bad.
Every person looked like the same blue alien person. The cars floated through everything. It was a bad.
This keeps happening in the video game world, Kevin. These people are pushed to get the game out on the day it's supposed to
And
come
now
out.
it's
and
broken.
just shitty. But they needed to delay it. Is what they should.
We
say.
pre-ordered that shit.
They already delayed GTA.
5, right?
Yeah, or GTA 6.
6.
You want to see the Bonnie flood?
Ooh.
JBL speaker in the water.
No.
Not really. It looked like something I would take though. Yep.
And people are like, "Why'd you cancel? It's not even raining that hard anymore." They're like, "Trust us, get out of here." And then this is the next day.
Oh,
Yeah, the dam's about to break fucking loose.
terrible.
People were all stuck in the car parking lot because like people they brought like we did. Mike brought his Corolla that one time.
Oh my god.
I brought my Mazda. Like we would have been stuck.
This is terrible.
This poor van has to immediately start packing up and shit. Go home with your muddy, sad shit.
It'll probably be hard to find, but there's a pretty good video of people like it's like everyone in the festival on their phones like realizing the festival's canceled.
Oh.
And everyone's like, "What the fuck? We're all here and it's canceled and it's done."
Oh.
And what happened was they all had to go back to the campsite for the night and figure out how to get out of there. I don't know how long they gave them to get out, but a bunch of the DJs that were supposed to play made their way into the campsite and did like little rogue
That's crazy.
parties in the campsite.
They probably held everything up. Probably bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not supposed to be like people are
Ugh.
supposed to be leaving and they're having like more parties.
Oh god.
And then it turned into like I saw pictures of like mud pits with people wrestling in the mud pits. You know, people get at these things.
Yeah.
And they turn off all the music, and people have to be there for another full day. It turns into chaos, dude.
Yeah,
and it's
fast.
And it's pretty funny. People will remember this for the rest of their lives. And they're getting 75% of their money back because they got to do Thursday night and then part of Friday.
That's like getting a bad DoorDash order, still getting to eat it and getting your money back.
And I saw people online complaining that they should get all their money back. I'm like, what? They're there. They came in, parked, camped for 2 nights.
Yeah.
75% is
75
fair.
is fair.
And they saw Dom Dalla last night. Dom Dalla got to perform on Thursday. I saw videos of that. So
That's sick.
All 1 day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday admission tickets purchased via front gate tickets, and 1 day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday day parking purchased via front gate tickets will be refunded. So
yeah,
you're
I was
good
just
there.
Yeah, I was just saying like the people who are there camping and who are
The
supposed
4
to be there,
days,
yeah,
they get
75%. That is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you still got the experience and a little money back. The guy who now that makes me feel like the guy who with the minivan can still at least put a little smile on it, put a little food on his family.
And I saw a bunch of people posting in like there's like a huge circle of like clubs and like other campground stuff posting like all Bonnaroo refugees come here, we're partying.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Refugees.
Yeah.
You could probably book a DJ from there. Yeah.
People
Hey, this
whenever
river
something like this
swelled.
whenever something like this happens, you got to be scared for the future of the festival though, because that's costing them a
Yeah. Yep.
ton of money.
Oh, just
Whoa.
looking at it come through the door and down the house.
Whoa.
Whose house is this?
Who knows?
Where is this? What is this? What is this?
I don't know. It's right next to the Bonnaroo.
That shit sucks.
It says
Well, yeah, your house is ruined.
It's like coming from like a knee level spot in the door too. That shit is high. That shit is high.
That was a good observation.
This video refuses to be read without a caption. Heavy flooding in Borough Park, Brooklyn. Oh yeah, you're fucked if it floods there and you have one of those like houses with. It starts at first
It's
level.
all brick. You'll be fine.
It's all what?
Brick. I was just
So Brooklyn, New York, and you're getting flooded like that, or just another Brooklyn somewhere?
Borough Park, Brooklyn. What's Borough?
yeah, Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, definitely.
Borough.
All the high up apartments, and you're getting flooded.
Well, a lot of the Brooklyn is the brownstones. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's one.
Always heard of that. I don't know what it means though.
Say like a row home,
Yeah.
kind of like Philly.
Yeah.
Except for not blown up by the U.S. government.
You don't want to be in this flooding area, do you?
We talked about it on the podcast when they bombed Philadelphia, right? The Army bombed Philadelphia.
No.
That's pretty crazy. They blew up like a whole like.
What year?
Can you pull it up, Mike?
What did they do again?
That really happened.
Army bombs Philadelphia. It was a bunch of how do I describe this? YN? No, not YNs. I'm just joking. But these like crazy like cult people were like in this like. They owned like a bunch of houses on this block in Philadelphia, and they wouldn't leave, and they wound up blowing them up.
Whoa. Damn. I never heard about that.
I can't remember what it's called. Did you find it?
No, it's like the internet whitewashing it. Army bombs Philly.
Philadelphia bomb.
Whoever that president was, he was acting like a real king, wasn't he?
Yeah, the 1985 move bombing. Found it immediately. May 13th, 1985 was aerial bombing, destruction of residential homes in Cobbs Creek neighborhood of Philadelphia. They blew them up.
Yeah, because the Black Liberation Group, they blew him up.
Whoa.
Yeah. And they wouldn't leave, and they had the SWAT there for a while, for days and days.
They
Consider
destroyed
yourselves
61
liberated.
homes.
Yeah, they blew up a whole neighborhood.
They just bombed them. Holy crap! That would not fly today.
What
There'd be-
president pushed the red button on that one?
Who was president in '85? Reagan.
You gonna find it out before
Yes,
me?
definitely.
Reagan did that shit, dude. I'm
Reagan
surprised.
bombs
I'm surprised liberals are not talking about that still.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, president in '85 was definitely Ronald Reagan, but I'm looking it up.
Oh, we begin bombing in 5 minutes as the last sentence of a controversial off-the-record joke made by Ronald Reagan in 1984 during the Cold War. How is it a joke?
Oh yeah, who's president in 1985? Ronald Reagan, the actor.
Yeah,
Yeah. My favorite movie.
We
That is
begin
wild.
bombing in 5 minutes is the last sentence. While preparing for a scheduled radio address from his vacation home in California, he joked with those present about outlawing and bombing Russia.
There's interviews with some of the survivors, like these black ladies that are like, they blew up my fucking house while I was in it and shit. And like, I don't know. I'd probably leave the country if I got bombed by my own country.
Yeah.
But they were up to no good.
I'm sure there was an ultimatum, and then
Yeah,
that
they
wasn't
were like,
reached.
we're probably gonna blow you up. And they're
Yeah.
like, they won't actually do it. They fucking did it.
They're bluffing.
That's crazy.
That's what they thought.
Yeah, they bombed Philly. There were
mean,
tanks. There were tanks in D.C. this week.
I mean, just imagine if that
The fur
happened.
parade.
Imagine if that happened this year.
There's always tanks in D.C. Bunch of them.
There'd be a fucking mutiny on our hands. If Trump bombed some black liberation group in Philadelphia right now today,
Yeah,
there'd be a fucking
there would be
mutiny
a
on
No
our hands.
Kings protest or something.
Yeah.
There's already just a constant mutiny. What do you mean?
The No Kings protest was so cute.
It really was. Like
So
keep in mind the party with the No Kings protest held no primary. They just gave you your candidate. Right?
Oh, yes, Kevin. Yes, they undermine the democratic process.
And on top of that, they tried to keep Trump's name off the ballot.
And they also kicked our boy Bernie out of the primaries. I liked him.
Yeah.
We didn't.
So really, what they're saying is we wanted a queen.
Yes.
No kings. We wanted a queen.
Seriously, dude. The Democratic Party saying no kings is cuckoo.
Yeah.
But it's a great message. Yeah, we all agree. No
Yeah.
one wants a king. Okay, yes.
It's funny because they have so many talking points that both sides totally agree with.
Yes.
But they just think, oh, we got you on that one.
Yeah, no one wants a king. We held a whole war about it, 1776. Come on, man. What do you think?
Yeah, the 4th of July comment is too true. That's no king day. You know, we
We
did it.
already have no king day. Cuckoo bananas, dude. I don't get it. They're just so fired up over shit. I saw a thing. It was like, if Kamala was president, we'd be at brunch right now. Go to brunch.
Yeah, dude, go to brunch. Go to brunch.
Go
You're so
get
right.
fucked up in the morning and
Did you see what the mayor of Chicago said about it?
no.
He said what we're seeing now
It's not
today.
a black lady?
He said no, it's a man.
It's
wait,
not
wait.
Lori Lightfoot?
Maybe it's the Illinois governor or something.
I think Lori Lightfoot's the...
No,
I don't wanna say
someone
that.
worse is
I'm gonna
now.
stop saying names.
It's not Lori Lightfoot anymore, but either way.
I'll be wrong.
This guy said like this what we're looking at right now is this is what the country would look like if the Confederacy won. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to find this dude that I read. He had a decent. I don't know.
Because they're saying like, well, the California governor had everything under control, and then Trump sent in the National Guard, and that made things like worse.
Yeah, they're like...
That's their whole argument.
I saw somebody saying like, there's all these riots in California, and now he deploys the military for that. I will remind you that there were wildfires, and he did not deploy the military for them. I'm like, you wanted him to shoot the fires with a machine gun?
Yeah.
Are you fucking retarded? Like,
What are they
what
gonna
are you
do?
saying? Like,
More money to your firefighters for that one.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there's like the National Guard's just going to make things worse, and then it did get worse. It's like, yeah, they're just fighting back against like.
They're just waving Mexican flags and burning Waymos.
It's crazy.
What do you think about this? I'm just going to read one sentence of it.
Cool.
The level of authority wielded by presidents today would cause King George III to blush.
I disagree. He
disagree,
beheaded
yeah.
people and stuff.
Yeah,
They don't-
kings did king shit. It's way different than what presidents do.
But if he were to
nowadays.
say he owns how much land and how many states, just listen.
He doesn't own any.
You're right. He doesn't own it, but it's impressive to think
I
they
just-
left this country, but they still do the same thing.
No, they don't. That's the whole point.
Oh,
The whole point. I mean, you hear all the time. Trump's like trying to do this, but the Democrats keep voting it down.
yeah.
That's the whole point of the country.
They almost put
You
him in
couldn't
jail
do that
for
if he was a
60
king.
years. They got really close to putting him in jail.
They
for
charged
60
him with
years.
a crime. He got convicted of a fucking felony. You wouldn't do that if he was a king.
Because no
I'm
one's
not
above
on
the
either
law.
side. I'm
Because
just
no one's above the law
reading the
except for
sentence.
Pedro.
Exactly.
Except for random ass Pedro.
And Kyle Rittenhouse.
Wait, no Juan is above the law.
No Juan.
No Juan.
See? Yes. No, but hey, here's what I think about the immigrants and stuff. The ones that are like doing the roof across the street from my house, give them a paper instead of sending them away.
Yeah.
Be like, here, just fill this the fuck out. Start paying some taxes. But these gang guys, get them out of here.
Yeah, it's really funny. Yeah, that's another thing that the left always says about the right. Y'all just hate immigrants. It's like, we hate illegal immigrants.
Exactly.
Good Lord. We love immigrants. Immigrants are awesome.
Yeah, just go through the right.
My employer is an immigrant. The guy who owns all the radio stations is a guy named Kevin Andrade. He's awesome. He's fucking amazing.
I'm racist though, so I that's just you. I'm
Yeah.
racist. I hate Mexicans. I hate tacos. Speaking of tacos, though, up in Delaware, man, they have so many good taco places. It's insane.
I mean, yeah, they got the best.
It's
Mexican
more.
food.
It's more than in Austin, I think. I think
Wow.
there's more taco places when I turn my head around in Seaford than there are in Texas.
Yeah,
It's
it's
cuckoo.
incredible.
I don't understand. There's a new one I discovered up in Seaford. I'm gonna go. Oh, I was gonna go today, but it was Father's Day. I'm gonna go next Sunday.
Yeah, Laurel and Seaford and
Laurel Tacos Chebolita is amazing, but it's fucking expensive.
go to La Mexicana. They have
Where?
the most basic names. La Mexicana in Laurel is so good. It's like right on Main Street, I think.
I like
Okay.
El Rancho.
Where's that one?
North side by Pete Domino's. Right after
Oh,
all
really?
the car dealerships.
Really? Is it in the back?
Where like
there?
the
in the back by the water tower?
where the end, not quite in the cut there. It's like more facing the regular road.
Really?
Right across from WBOC.
So that means there's two there then, because there's one back
Yes.
behind in the water tower area that I haven't gone into yet.
And
And
then
then I
if
got
you
to try
go-
these tacos.
if you go a little further, there's like another one.
Yeah, and like I was like moving from Texas, I was like, man, I'm gonna be sad I can't get my chamoy candy and shit. Yeah, right. There's 50 stores in Salisbury with that shit. There's one in Selbyville too that's really cool. They're cash only on the taco side, and then on the other side, I was like, "You cash only?" He's like, "No, dude, I'll take whatever you got. I'll take your watch."
Well, you pulling up some strange memes here, Mike. I've been
It's
journeying
just
into
this guy
anarchy.
who's neither left nor right's like anti-government Instagram.
No, I can get behind that because I think being like super into one party is gay.
He doesn't. He's never talking shit on Trump. He's always. I mean, he's never really just talking about Trump. He puts all kinds of. I thought this one was good. This,
I was reading a lot about manufacturing moving overseas, and okay, we can watch this first.
It's just how do we go from patriots like this in 1776? Cops, we will shoot any bastard who infringes on our liberty. Patriots. Now patriots look like this. Just obey the laws. If you don't like it, leave. Respect authority. Just obey police. Blue lives matter. That kind of thing.
Because people don't. Everything's fine.
Yes, but
Just relax.
we did used to kill our oppressors. Now we're like,
The cops aren't our oppressors,
Yeah,
man.
no, I'm just saying.
They're
that-
making society have structure.
Yes.
Yeah, but
And the hell. And
This
thank
is
God
the-
for the Karens. We've said this before. Thank you, Karens.
Yes.
You have standards. We love you.
Love the Karens.
we do. We like the lady who yelled at that guy.
Because, like, you just got
Definitely.
to.
Wait, you yelled at the
Because rules are important, you know what
No,
I mean?
she's not a Karen. That's wrong. That's
Oh,
wrong.
sh-
That's different than a Karen. That's a dumb cunt.
Yeah, but
Oh,
what?
shit, you can't
Where's
say
the
that.
thin line between?
A Karen normally is like, I ordered this food and you guys gave me all the wrong food.
Yeah. What's a Karen really doing wrong? Listen, like,
Nothing.
no one could ever unpack that.
No. They just have standards.
Because they don't just bitch for no reason.
No.
They're not bitching for no reason.
What do they do wrong?
Karens are great. I love Karens. Thank you for Karening. Mike, you were a Karen in the what do you call it, parking lot?
Excuse me.
No, I was dealing with what
And-
you would call a Karen.
You know what I've been thinking about a lot lately? What if, like, at
I
this
wouldn't give
point, how great would it be?
I wouldn't give up.
How great would it be at this point if we just had two countries where the liberals had their own country and the conservatives had their own country? Like, imagine a
saw which one did better.
yes, exactly. Imagine a liberal country. Think about this for a second. None of the citizens are allowed to have any guns, and the borders are wide open. Everyone's on the same electrical grid. No one has any gas cars. No one has any gas stoves. The grid is going down every fucking other day.
Yeah, seriously, if you just give them what they want, everything's fucked.
Yeah.
A country without borders is not a fucking country.
Yeah, and the citizens don't have guns, and the borders are wide open. So God knows who's coming across. They're going right into your house because they know you don't have a
They'd be
gun.
speaking Chinese.
The
Real
grid
quick.
is not gas powered though.
What do you say?
The regular grid that we have isn't gas powered.
What is it? Coal?
I think it's
Natural gas?
it's either coal or gas.
gas?
It might be
Or
geothermal
oil.
now.
It should be nuclear. I'm liberal in that.
I like nuclear power.
Yeah, a little bit of this to make a lot of this. I'm all about it. Just
I
don't
like nuclear power.
be Chernobyl in
Just
it.
stop fucking it up. We fucked it up one time in Pennsylvania, 3 Mile Island.
You definitely got to have your best on that.
Silent Hill.
Huh?
Silent Hill.
Sure.
That town is there now. You can't go there without getting a zombie coming after you.
Those games are so good.
It feels bad.
Why? Because of your wound?
No, just sticky.
Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Let's drink one more beer. Mike, you know we showed Mike's dermal piercing on the pod where he put that thing in his arm?
Yeah.
Did you see what happened to it?
No, that's what you guys are talking about, right?
Yeah.
What happened to it?
It was coming up, and now we're to that segment.
What happened to it, Mike?
I'll tell you what happened.
Well, you got some pictures on.
I do have pictures, but they need to be
You
sent.
want me to send them to you?
Do you regret getting a dermal?
Send it to the Instagram that I'm on.
No, he did not regret it, right, Mike?
No, I don't regret it.
Good.
I'm glad I can tell people that it will fall out now.
What IG are you on?
Scenario. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that it will fall out completely. Which one was it?
Was it on your flower? Is that where it was?
Why are you not in my DM?
No more shiny.
Wow.
No more shininess.
And that's what it was supposed to do? It's supposed to be like a temporary thing?
Yeah, it was shining.
I'm such a fucking boomer, dude.
So the pictures that you're about to see,
Yeah, eventually.
I guess attention, gore.
Yeah, we can show this, right? It's not that bad.
Show it.
Potential goop and gore.
What are you trying to send?
Figure it out.
How did you send them to me, Mike? God.
Oh, I'll send them to you now, just so you have them fresh.
Why can't you send them to yourself, dummy? Why am I doing this?
Why would I send them to myself, man?
So you can watch them on the goddamn podcast.
No, man, that ain't right. It ain't right. You know it. I fell out my dermal by reaching for the trash can, and when I reached for the trash can, the lid fell, and I drew my arm back.
All right, I'm sending them to you, Mike.
Scraped it right off?
Yeah, I felt it go, and heard a little snippy snap, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I looked down.
I'm not sending them to you.
Okay, he's not. And when I heard that snippy snap, I didn't feel any pain. I just thought, "Oh my god, this is crazy."
I don't understand why they're not under the attachments.
In the meantime, we have one thing. Have you ever used too much laundry detergent
Never.
on your clothes?
I don't think so.
Oh, never.
What
had
happens?
Never
It's
had.
I
all
would never make a
sudsy?
dumbass mistake.
You've never had the stain on there of like a little. Like, oh my god, this looks like it's like a little like stain, like white stain almost.
Never noticed.
No, that's semen most of the time.
Well, that leads me to my next point. If you ever do your laundry and you forget to wash out all the detergent, or it comes out what I would consider to be hot or like heavy with detergent woven in the fabrics, and you ever get done doing the deed, and you got a little bit of that pre still dripping,
Yeah.
or it's post at that point, right? It's post.
What are you talking about?
You can't follow without me being super explicit.
No, I don't understand.
You get done having fuck, and your penis is still dripping with post cum instead of pre cum.
I thought you were saying it was coming out of. Never mind.
You slip back into your fresh box. No, you're not back in. You're wearing new boxers. You're putting some new boxers on fresh from the dryer.
Oh, God.
But you accidentally forgot that you didn't even know really that you
Yeah.
over detergented. Well, it's all fine for the next 10 minutes until you realize the membrane of your post has created a hardened thing with the fabric, and you peel it off and it's fine. But the detergent is burning your urethra now,
Oh.
and it's happened to me before.
Oh, God.
That's never happened to me.
I brought it up at the shop today, and everyone said it didn't happen to them either.
You
And
have
then
a.
sensitive urethra.
Yeah.
And they also say, yes, it's happened.
I'll take a look at your penis later, and then we'll see if.
Imagine if I wasn't circumcised. I would never have to worry about
That's
this.
what I was wondering. Is your penis like
Over circumcised?
Jack, is
No.
your son circumcised?
We don't discuss that.
We do.
I'll
I
tell
must
you.
know.
I'll tell you off air. People get really into that.
No, I need to know.
Really?
Yeah. You're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to.
I don't want to talk about.
You're not
podcast. It was
supposed
a
to do
big-
that.
It was a whole thing.
Just make it be a no.
It was a whole thing.
Everyone was against Jack, and when he wanted to not keep the foreskin.
He wanted to not keep it.
Yeah, he wanted to chop that thing right off. Damn. Isn't that crazy that everyone?
Anything for normalcy,
Kind of
huh,
like
Jack?
kind of like the opposite is what, of what
I
Mike
know,
is
I'm
saying.
sure.
Kind of like the opposite of what Mike is saying.
Oh, anything for
These
normalcy.
women who don't have penises seem to care a lot about them.
Damn. They don't like all the nerve endings.
And you're really outnumbered in the
That's
Hospital.
tough.
There's no
What
men
about,
there.
what
and I
about
hate
father-in-law?
them.
In the hospital, they give you a hard
Let
time.
the kid keep his skin.
I don't talk about it.
Ah,
I bet. That's tough, man. That's tough.
That's tough stuff.
It's tough.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal though, but it's a little tough.
That's
It's a little
tough stuff.
It is tough.
That's tough stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're all fine.
If you have a son, I suggest don't ever tell anyone what you're going to name him, and don't ever tell them what you're going to do. The
Just do it.
penis.
Just do it.
Just
Yeah,
do it,
Yeah.
because you'll say the name of somebody, and somebody will go,
Yeah.
and you'll be like, I hate you forever.
Yeah. Seriously, how could you
Why
not?
would you ever get mad at someone's other kid's name unless they
You're
said,
like, well, I hate you forever now, and I'll never forget.
Yeah.
my child's name is going to be, like, unless they say, like, something crazy,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what are you going to react and why do you need to make that about you at all?
Yeah. I
I
got.
don't think I've ever heard a name where someone I cared about told me, what are we going to name the little
What,
chap?
you got any names floating around?
You know the name I always liked?
Felipe.
What?
I can't do it now because my sister named her son Zayden. I always thought Aiden was a cool name.
Zayden's cool in the same family and everything.
Can't do that.
You can do
Those
that.
are not names.
They're bands. Aiden is a band.
Aiden is fine,
No, it probably is some kind of
but
Swiss
Zayden
name or
is
something.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but, well, you know why they did it, right? Tax
Why?
purposes.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Something with the X loophole.
Did you see the
call
American
last in class.
The American band name list came out? I didn't even know we had them, but we have a band. A
I
bunch of
saw
band
some
names.
articles. I saw
We're
some
an
headlines, but I didn't
American
look into them.
band.
Yeah. I'm thinking a bunch of
We're
just.
an American
I like my
band.
dad's name for a boy because Rex is just a great name.
Fucking 10 out of 10.
Rex. How it doesn't get better than Rex. And then I'm thinking
Stop.
for
Move on.
and then get this for a middle name. My grandfather's name is Luther. Rex Luther. Sounds like Lex Luthor. Sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
That's been around since your grandfather was around too, so someone
Yeah.
was doing something.
Yeah. But then it's Rex Luthor Palmer, and then 2 ERs in a row is a little bit clunky,
What's
but
your-
who cares?
Your middle name's
Yeah.
Ryan?
Yeah.
They didn't give you Luther as your middle name?
No.
What are they, stupid?
Luther is great. Yeah, Rex Luthor. And then for a girl,
Kevin Luther Palmer would have been sick.
my mom's name is Sue. We like Sue. We like Susie, you know.
Basic.
Rugrats, a little black girl named Susie, you know.
Kind of basic. Like
Yeah.
Tammy.
I would name-
Our mom's both name is Tammy, right?
Whoa, really?
Oh. Wait a minute.
I would name my kid Evelyn if it was a chick, and then call her Evie, and they'd be like, "You can name her after a
Ooh.
Pokemon?" I'd be like, "Yes."
Yeah. Evelyn,
Oh,
Evie's
dude.
cool.
I think at the shop I've like met parents who name their kids dumber shit. Like,
Then
you
what?
ever-
Evie?
like
That's a sick name.
Kingdom Hearts has a character you might be familiar with them. His name is Goofy.
Kingdom
Kind of like that, but not really.
Hearts, that is a trippy game.
Because they have Disney characters, you know, like Ursula.
Yeah.
It's a boss in the game.
God, fucking spare me.
It's like Final Fantasy, but the bosses are Disney, and Mickey's there saying, "Happy," and Goofy's like, "You gotta help me."
And then there's like an anime guy, even though they're not anime.
Yeah, what's his
Right?
name?
Isn't like the main character like
no,
anime?
Cloud's Final Fantasy. What's the guy? He's like brown hair Cloud. He's like a dumb version.
I don't know, man.
Key sword.
Yeah.
You get a sword, but all the swords are Disney keys.
Mm.
Like, oh my god, I just beat up Disney Duck, Daisy Duck, and I get this key that looks like a duck.
Hey,
That's fucking.
can we get into your
never
guys' Nintendo 64 Mount Rushmore?
James Bond 007.
Because I actually can relate to that, so I'd be curious to know.
GoldenEye,
said it.
Diddy Kong Racing,
Yeah. Zelda Ocarina of Time. Just to run around and hit stuff once you're
Ocarina
already
of
late
Time.
game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I couldn't beat the game.
and we got one more.
There's one more.
Jet Force Gemini.
That's a good
Force
RPG.
Gemini. What is
Jet
that?
Force Gemini is mine, but Donkey Kong 64 might deserve to be up there because that game is absolutely insane and has an insane
But what about
replayability.
Mario 64?
Okay, I'm
The
gonna tell
first
you.
like freelance kind of style game or something like
You're
that.
right.
So yeah, that's a great game. But I had Tony Hawk Pro Skater. You're talking
Oh,
about what had
that
the
was
most,
Nintendo 64. That was.
What it was.
It was a
everything.
dumbed down version too. The PlayStation version was much far
Yes,
superior.
it was.
Well, that's
Cartridge
a
versus
strike.
disc. But I got really good at the N64 version.
Me
so
too,
when anyone
with the C
ever played
buttons.
at my to zero in on your landing, the C buttons.
No, that's what you use to do all the tricks.
Oh yeah,
Because you know, like you need all 4 buttons. It, like for PlayStation, it was like X, triangle, square, in it, but it was just the C buttons on this.
Yeah.
that shit was sick.
I think GoldenEye is the consensus
Yeah,
for
those are
everybody.
Excellent remake.
replayability, but Perfect Dark had cool mods.
Mhm.
Perfect Dark,
Perfect Dark's better than GoldenEye. So.
Yeah, it ran better too. I remember playing at Cullen's house with the expansion on his, and he had Perfect Dark, and I was like,
Thing.
it runs better
right.
somehow.
And like Banjo Kazooie was up there. That was a really great.
It's a hard game.
Yeah.
I gotta put Banjo Kazooie over Diddy Kong Racing by Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing's number like 2 for me as far as
Diddy Kong Racing is so good.
So that's better than Mario Kart.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Dude, you'd go into Diddy Kong Racing on a Saturday morning after playing an hour of GoldenEye, not getting bored, but getting bored enough to be like, I gotta change it up, and then playing a little bit Ocarina of Time, and then I'm playing Diddy Kong for like 3 hours.
Is that the one with the hovercrafts?
Yep.
Yeah, but you know what you
that
can
was
do?
a good one.
And little airplanes. There was a different. Yeah, it was superior.
The
to Mario
hovercraft
Kart.
level was pretty fun.
There's mini games, and you go into battle mode, and you set 3 computer bad guys, and you set 1 to really hard and 2 to easy, and then you play. And it's like you're playing with someone with some skill, and sometimes you lose, sometimes you win, sometimes the computer beats you. But yeah, that was what I did. And there was an ice level, and you could be a hover boat or a car. Then there's a battle level in the sky with planes. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, but then you got like Super Smash Bros. That's
Oh my
64,
God.
isn't it? That's 64.
Yeah,
This is
that's
too
the
hard.
best one. That's the best one.
So I
This is
think
too hard. I don't want to do this anymore.
this is bad.
You have to have GoldenEye and you have to have
Smash Brothers.
Brothers.
You're right.
The
But what
rest
about
is like whatever.
Turok and Doom 64.
Turok 1, dude. If I just see that cover of him fighting the raptor with a knife, I get like nostalgia, like overload.
Turok.
And y'all probably don't like sports games, but NBA Hang Time and NFL Blitz, they're up there.
The N64.
Don't tell me I don't like NFL Blitz.
The NFL Blitz was great.
I like
NFL
NBA
Blitz taught
Jam.
me how to cuss at my friends.
Yeah, that was
Fuck
great.
you.
Yeah. Just beat the shit out of people after the play.
Pass interference. No pass interference.
Yeah, just tackle them. It was great.
I like NBA Jam, but that wasn't N64.
NFL Quarterback Club, but I played a shitload of that on N64 because that was when the NFL didn't fully license just to Madden.
Uh-huh.
There were other games.
Yeah.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, shit.
And then Ken Griffey Jr.'s Slugfest.
You need something? I got your mic.
Into the keyboard.
Yep. Thank you.
Alert the media. Mike's keyboard's going to be sticky.
Alert the media. My laptop is probably going to be broken. And you saw it here.
You're probably going to have to take some stuff apart.
Yep. She ruined.
It's not ruined. I would turn it off right now, though. I don't know how much you spent. Oh, was it full?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd turn it off. I'd turn it off. Just in case juice got in there. We had a spill. It's okay.
It happens in life sometimes.
Dude, last week when you put his mouth on that erupting drink, we had a good laugh.
Pretty epic.
Laugh on that. We were
Dude,
dying.
this is not as bad. You tilted it up like right away. I don't think it made it into the
I
credits.
saw it go, and I was like,
Yeah,
what the
I was going to say,
You
make a
use
little
gravity.
TP and leave it like that. Yes. Yeah, you're good. You're good. It's just going to be sticky as shit. You're going to take the keyboard apart. It's going to suck. Because those chiclet keys that pop off are a pain in the ass.
Well, that's okay.
I have that mechanical keyboard at home, and I had taken that thing apart and cleaning it is so satisfying, but such a fucking pain in the ass. Because when you put all the keys back in, you're like,
So is that like
Where's the
this
tilt?
keyboard and his keyboard, or is it more raised up and more clicky?
way more raised up, way more clicky. Those are like, they call those chiclet keys.
Okay, yeah, I like the ones. So the ones you're talking about are like back in the day, like
Yes.
a gateway keyboard.
Yeah, they're so good. But
like
some of
that.
the game, there's like a bunch of different switches now is what they call it. Like there's ones that don't click on the way down and some that do. And the ones that click on the way down are so satisfying.
And they're so much louder, right?
They're insane. There's actually a pretty big market for some old like those old like beige keyboards.
Oh yeah.
That have like the telephone wire to your keyboard. Like
That's cool.
there's a pretty big market for, I can't remember which one it is, but there's one that's like known as like the best mechanical keyboard, and they're like worth a ton of money.
I think Joe's always talking about those. Joe Rogan.
Yeah, there's a few laptops that have the keyboard, and that's what he talks about. He talks about getting a laptop that has it built in, a mechanical keyboard in it. How's it looking over there?
It's a little wet.
But yeah, I would definitely don't set it down.
Don't set her down, baby.
Just TP it. That's cool.
Or like this, probably.
Did we talk about your wound? Are we done? Oh, we can't pull the pictures now.
So what is it? It was bloody?
Yeah, I'll show you the
It
pictures.
was kind of bloody.
I could show my camera.
It wasn't as bloody as you'd think.
Yeah, it really wasn't. But you know, there it is. He took a picture right as it got ripped out.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Yeah, it got ripped. And
Smart.
It got ripped bad. You see that? You see that rip? Oh God, right out the whole anchor. You're like, oh my God, all that came out, and I didn't even feel it really.
Where is it?
The anchors, and I autoclaved it and cleaned it, and I was gonna put it back in that day, but it healed so much over a day. I was like, I'm not doing that. I was gonna just finagle it in there.
Kev, look at this big open wound it left. That's like a gaping wound. That's like infection heaven.
That's a hole punch. Yeah.
Yeah, so you did a good job of keeping that clean and not getting infected. I was worried.
Yeah, I know.
And you had just been through an infection?
A little biopsy.
I was really worried about you, bro.
Yeah, truth be told, that little infection, my hand infection could have been way worse.
Yeah, it got pretty bad.
It did. Wasn't ideal. Less than ideal, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, Kev, the lobster. You would love the lobster.
I love lobster, man.
I had a saute.
Where was that?
lobster.
What restaurant was that?
Suicide Bridge.
They rave about that spot. Is it good?
Dude, it's the best.
Yeah.
It's a great spot to go for some fresh seafood where you don't have to go to fucking Ocean City.
So have you heard about that thing where now the Orange Crush is the official cocktail of Maryland? And they even gave that place in West OC as the official creator spot.
Who is it?
The fucking
I'd know it if I heard it.
Not Bad Monkey, is it?
Sunset?
Bayside
Sunset Grill?
I think it's Sunset Grill.
Wow.
Official creator, as far as the state of Maryland's concerned, of
Because Jersey,
The Crush.
Jersey and Delaware both kind of claimed it too.
Yep. And so does Virginia.
Virginia?
Yeah, somebody play. Yeah, Virginia Beach claims it.
That's cute.
Yeah. And that's a hell of a drink too, man. If you get a fresh Orange Crush in Ocean City in the summertime, you'll never want to drink anything else again.
What's the official recipe? Is it vodka, peach schnapps, and, or vodka triple sec? And
Yeah, and Sprite. I think Sprite's involved.
right, okay, triple sec. Why did I think there was peach schnapps? That would be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fresh orange juice. And then the triple sec, which is made of oranges, right?
Yes, and then 7-Up, not Sprite. Because
Yeah.
remember we did the taste test. Was that my favorite?
Oh my God, I forget, but that's a great video we did back in the early days of the pod. That's
Starry,
still, yeah,
little Starry.
yeah, yeah. I think 7-Up won, and I always thought I was a Sprite man because Sprite is cooler, and Starry's newer, but 7-Up's the best.
Make 7
Up yours. Orlando Brown. What's that guy's name?
best marketing campaign ever.
DNL, dude. DNL.
What's that?
DNL.
DNL. What is that?
They turned the 7-Up logo upside down
Oh,
and called it DNL for a while.
No.
That was like their advertising
really?
campaign.
That's fun.
We'd pull it up if Mike didn't destroy his computer.
It's done. Probably done. It's all
Damn.
wet under here.
So it really got.
And I don't know how to pop my keys without
Yeah,
breaking
just be
them.
careful with those. You're bent. I see you bent that one.
No, they have that curvature to them, but I've definitely something came
You shouldn't be
off.
setting it like that. You're letting it flow down into it. What did I say? Leave it upside down.
There's nothing I can do at this point. I have
Yes,
to
leave it
fix
upside
this.
down.
I have to fix this unless you can fix it for me.
Fix what?
I fucked something up with my key. This has to do the thing. Sure, they'll be a little sticky. They might recover though. It's hard to say.
Be very careful not to break or lose those things.
I need your help, probably, but I might.
That's like the spring that makes it go up and down. It's a little plastic thing.
Plastic.
All right, let's talk about something else. Maybe we can wrap up early because Mike can fix his computer.
Jack's got to get back on his sleep schedule too.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah,
He does.
my what was my my sleep was only 65 last night, dude. That's just fair. My efficiency.
That's just like a score.
Mm-hmm. My sleep efficiency was 73%. It's because I wake up and wander around and deal with the child and shit. And look, it says bedtime's approaching, dude. My activity goal today was low. I only did 346 out of 500 calories.
Mm.
I had a pretty chill day.
Yeah.
It's okay. Sunday, day off.
It was a lazy feeling day. It's been so rainy lately.
It was Father's Day. I slept in.
Yeah, it's Father's Day too. Yeah, happy Father's Day, man. This is your first Father's Day. You definitely need to hear that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's
thanks.
amazing. Amazing. I know he's not telling you.
He made me some cute-ass gifts at daycare, though. So
Yeah?
funny.
Damn.
With his little foot. His little footprint on a thing.
So how old is he now?
11 months.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's less than a year, right?
Yep.
He's making stuff?
Well, with the daycare.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll probably have a birthday party. You guys got to come.
Okay.
I'm going to pick out I'm going to get him a Charmander, Squirtle,
Oh, fun, yeah.
and a Bulbasaur, and he's got to pick one.
That's awesome.
Got to pick his starter.
Can't wait to see that.
I got a Miss Rachel doll this week, too. And
Did you like Miss Rachel? That's a big topic.
Miss Rachel's amazing.
Everyone's talking about Miss
I
Rachel.
would ride for Miss Rachel.
Yeah, because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's bad" or something. Oh,
No, she just
she's too good. She's simply too good.
yeah, she did something with like some Palestinian child. So now the Zionists hate her.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean she did something?
She met some kid that got her legs blown off, and she was like, "This kid doesn't deserve to have their legs blown off." And everyone's like, "Ooh, she's Middle Eastern, so I think we should have her legs."
Hey,
blown
they
off.
dropped a pamphlet, bitch.
Yeah.
That kid knew.
But yeah, I'd ride for Miss Rachel. Anybody
Yeah.
got anything to say? I'll fight. Tell me when and where.
Yeah.
I'll pull up. That's my girl.
So what is that? YouTube?
Yes, dude. And you will not believe the motherfucking numbers this lady pulls up.
Yeah.
Here, let me pull up
Kid
Miss Rachel.
content. It's all
Miss
kid
Rachel's
content.
most popular video. Oh, it's gonna be hard to find the most popular one. How can I sort by videos? Popular. Okay. Guess how many views Miss Rachel's baby learning first word songs and nursery rhymes. It's an hour-long video. Guess how many views it has?
10 million.
That's so cute. Mike, how many views does baby learning with Miss Rachel? Her most popular.
2 bill.
Oh yeah, there's Billy's up there.
1.4 billion views.
Yeah.
And the amount of money that she makes is absolutely insane.
Wow.
Here, let me ask Rock how much she makes.
And it's crazy paying these YouTube creators off of views because it's not like YouTube gets paid off of views.
Yeah, it's off
They're
watch time because of the ads that play.
But how do they even get? Yeah, it's based off of just ads.
Yeah. They say, oh my God. Social Blade estimates Miss Rachel's YouTube channel, Songs for Littles, generates monthly earnings ranging from so monthly, depending on viewership and rates and engagement, she's made 1.3 million a month before. But she's bottomed out at 77,000 a month. This translates to an estimated YouTube revenue of, so she could make either between $1 million or $15 million if it sticks up with that. But yeah, she has a Netflix deal. She sells, she has toys in Walmart. I got him a Miss Rachel plushie.
God.
It's insane.
And all the biggest YouTube videos are all kid stuff. Baby Shark is still the most watched YouTube video ever. Baby Shark by far.
Let me pull up the views on Baby Shark. Baby Shark.
It's like 15 bill or something. It's crazy.
Yep, 15 billion.
Is it?
Number one most viewed on YouTube.
And then another one is like some Wheels on the Bus thing. It's all the top videos are all kid stuff.
Yeah, Miss Rachel Wheels on the Bus is sick.
And you know the Wiggles, they made an EDM album last year.
Yes, I've listened to it.
I would definitely get that for my kid.
There's a couple of things like that I've played for him. And there's this person called The Happy Song by, have you heard of Imogen Heap before?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and who can say what the road knows only time. And who can say...
That's Enya.
Same thing.
But Imogen Heap does do some gay-ass songs like that. But they made a song called The Happy Song. It's some chick.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they... this is some sort of scientifically developed song to be like the perfect song for kids.
I mean, I've been seeing so much weird science stuff with Miss Rachel and stuff where you'll have a kid totally uninterested. They hear Miss Rachel's voice.
Yeah, it's insane. He loves Miss Rachel. The Dancing Fruit. Have you seen The Dancing Fruit before?
No.
Yeah, what's that called?
Hey Bear Sensory.
Yeah, Hey Bear Sensory is goated. Zayden like that.
It is insane how he'll be screaming his head off crying. You put this on?
What?
And he
Cool ass song, yeah.
loves it. And it's made for like really small kids because you see it's a black background with really bright colors.
Yeah.
Because they can't see that great when they're tiny. Wow. But yeah, this is a godsend.
Who made that song, I wonder?
Hey Bear Sensory, man. And their views are probably insane too. Yeah, 313 million, 260 million. Insane.
Yeah.
And they have a live stream going 24/7.
And that's making money.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hey, wait, do you have a vacuum with an attachment?
Yeah, I can get you something. Like a handheld vacuum or
Yeah,
just like a regular vacuum?
Any vacuum.
Do you want to wrap up so you can do that?
Yeah. I don't want to try to...
Mike's freaking out. Mike's not participating.
Yeah, I don't have $1,000 to replace this, so...
Okay.
It'd be nice to try and fix it. Also, I'm going to need your help with this key.
I don't know how to fix it.
I tried to say I didn't care at first, but I do care. Fucking... What time is it?
10:15?
Oh, cool. Yeah, we still have some time.
No, we can.
Actually, it was right here.
We can wrap up before you start sharking.
Let's shark it. Yeah, you might want to.
Kev, end the
I
show.
feel like time is of the essence with this. We're wrapping it early, everyone. My laptop's broken, and you won't have a laptop next week. Oh, no, we will. We'll be fine. But it won't be this one.
Do you have another laptop?
Nope. And I'm not getting Laney's shit. Not gonna let me use